how I got kidnapped by a pastor and church ladies. Yes, you've heard me right. Now let's dive right into that lives in Polokwane and knows that if you want to come to Joburg and you want to get your quick, or you want to go to Pretoria and you want to get your quick, the best place to get transportation is to go to the hiking spot. Yes, you have heard me right. A hiking spot. The hiking spot in Polokwane, I believe, is one of the most safest hiking spots you can ever find in the country. I know it's weird because in other places people get kidnapped, but in Polokwane a hiking spot is a thing. And that's quite normal. If you never say, I'm going to Joburg, I'm going to the hiking spot, nobody's going to look at you funny or wonder why you want to put your life in danger like that. So basically, Saturday, I went to do a promotions. And I remember the previous night I was promoting, I think it was Jack Daniel's honey of some sort, but it was a whiskey that was new. So I went to promote that the Friday night, the whole night, and went to coffee. Yeah, the coffee in Polokwane. I was promoting there the whole night, and the following day I was like, oh, you know what, I'm bored, and I was invited to Pretoria, so how about I just go to Pretoria. I don't have money, like literally the only money I had on me was 150 rand, and I was gonna get paid I think the Sunday or the Monday. So I was like, okay. Then my friend said, no, it's fine, you can come. I mean, to go back, we're gonna go back on Monday anyway, so you be tilted. Okay. And then I took a taxi from Turf. I go to town. When I get to town, because I mean I didn't want to stress, because I know that from Polokwane town to Pretoria it's basically 100 rand. It was 100 rand then, and I had 150 rand, so I was like, okay, fine, since I'm sorted. So I go to the hiking spot. When I get to the hiking spot, I stop this car. When I stop the car, there's 3 ladies inside the car and a man. The man was the one driving, and then there was a lady in the front, and then the 2 other ladies were at the back. So I get to the window of the driver, by the driver's window, and then I ask him, hi sir, how are you? And he's like, no, I'm good. I'm like, no, I'm going to Pretoria, can I get a lift? And no, the guy said, no, it's fine, you can get inside, we're going to Mamelodi anyway, so I think it's actually okay, because since we're going to Pretoria. No problem. I get inside the car. I do not even ask the price, do you understand? Because I mean, just in the thing, we all know it's 100 rand. So I never even bothered to ask how much is it to go there, because in my head, and everybody that used to use the hiking method then, or that form of transportation, knew that it was 100 rand to come to Pretoria. So no problem. I get inside the car, I greet the ladies, Tobelama, how are you? I'm good. And then we drive off. On our way here, we're singing, you know, church songs. It's nice. Do you understand? It's nice. We are singing, we are talking. Life is good, man. They're telling me about how the funeral was, and how it went, and how the sermon of the pastor was great, and all of that. And then along the way we stop somewhere, and then we buy nuts. And when we buy nuts, we all eat together, there's no problem. We're singing, we're still singing, we're coming along, we are talking. They're asking me what I do, what I'm gonna do in Pretoria. And when they ask me what I'm gonna do in Pretoria, I say to them, I'm going to see my family. I lied. I was like, I'm going to see my family. I know, guys, I lied. Let me drink some water. And then I told them I'm gonna see my family. I mean, it's elders. You can't tell elders that you're going to a guy friend's place, you're going to meet your friends there. Automatically they'll start, you know, preaching or looking at you somehow, or tell you weird stories about how young girls don't take care of themselves. So the first thing that came to my mind was, I'm going to visit my family. No problem. And then we come, and then we arrive in Pretoria. Things went south. You understand? Like it went mad, like literally. And then when you go to Pretoria, they're telling me that no, they're going to Mamelodi, so I must get off by East Lane. When I got off by East Lane, And mind you, I didn't know Pretoria then. And they said, no, if you get off here, you can just get your taxi to town by the robots. And taxis were like, I think for 12 rand or something then, if I'm not mistaken. So I was like, okay, no problem. I told my friends, guys, I'm gonna get off in East Lane and then I'm gonna go to town. They tell me, no, when you get to town, get your taxi to Pretoria North. I was like, oh, okay, no, that's good, no problem. I take the 100 rand, I give it to the driver. It was folded. I didn't unfold it, so I gave him the 100 rand folded, and I said thank you, and I got out. 2 minutes after I got out, I hear people screaming, yay, yay! My goodness, I don't even ask myself why because I can see they're coming towards my direction. Like literally the ladies are busy screaming at people, stop her, stop her. I start walking fast. That man starts running after me. He runs after me. He runs after me. He runs. Ha! And then I stop. And then, Papa, what is happening? Because I paid you. He's like, no, you didn't pay me enough. You gave me 100 rand. Since when is going from Polokwane to Pretoria 100 rand? And I'm thinking, but you're not a taxi. Hiking spot is 100 rand. And it's like, no. Taxis from Polokwane to here are 150 rand or 200, I can't remember, but somewhere between 150 and 200 rand. It's like, yeah, so how do you come here and give me 100 rand, whereby taxis to here are even more than that? I'm like, but everybody in Polokwane knows that, which is why we don't even ask how much it is, because we know it's standard price. If you are hiking from Joburg, from Pretoria to Polokwane is 100 rand, and that is just that. That guy carried me. He took me on his shoulder. Imagine a whole me on that pastor's shoulder, being carried like this, like I'm a sack of potatoes. And then those ladies come in and they pick up my bags, and then they go and get back inside the car, and they telling me, no, you girls of today, you are naughty and useless girls. I know, we didn't come here to see your family, you came here to see a man. And I'm like, no, I didn't come here to see a man. I came here to see my family. And you see, I'm trying to call my uncle, but he's not answering his phone. So I'm trying to look for help. Like, no, you're crazy. You're coming with us to the house. That man took me to the house, guys. A whole pastor and church ladies, a man of God, took me to his house. And he told me I'm not going anywhere until I pay him his money. How? I don't have money. I'm left with 50 rand. I do not have anything on me. I do not have a single cent except for the 50 rand that I had. I call my friends, I tell them the story, and they said they'll make a plan. And then that guy takes me to his house in Mamelodi. I don't even remember. I think it was extension 4 or extension 2, somewhere around those lines. I went to Mamelodi. When I got there, those ladies, I think they were his neighbors, because they got off by his gate and then they walked to their own homes. So when I got to his house, he tells me I must get inside the house. I am scared. I start crying. I start crying, and I cry so bad. And then he says, Fotek, stop crying. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? And I'm thinking, man of God, you're swearing at me for crying. No. And then I get inside the house. When I get inside the house, he tells the wife, this girl is full of it, like she doesn't want to pay me my money, and I gave her a lift from Polokwane to here, and she doesn't want to pay. That lady, she's like, oh, okay, Baba, it's fine, let us sit there. And then I'm sitting there on that couch, and then there's this little girl, she's just in my face, like poking my head like this, playing with my hair, pulling it, and literally just staring at me like this. And then I'm like, I can't even say anything to that child. I can't even tell the child to look away. I can't even tell the child to move away from me, because I'm being kidnapped by people I don't even know. They kept me there for a good 4 to 5 hours. I was just there, sitting. My friends eventually answered. And then I asked them, my friends are coming to get me. And then he said, tell them that we must meet at the police station at I think extension 4. Tell them we must meet at the police station so that they can get you there. I don't want them near my house. And I'm looking at this man, I'm like, but this man, how does this guy sit here and then treat me like this? Kamoko, he turns back and he reads the Bible and he prays. Like, what the hell is that? And I was like, okay. And I told them, guys, you can come pick me up at the extension 4 police station. I think it's extension 4, if I'm not mistaken. But can you please come pick me up at the police station? The guy is here. I paid him 100 rand, so he wants 100 rand to make it 200. And it's like, no. If I don't want 100 rand, I want 200 rand now. So I'm taking you until they pay me 200 rand. Imagine being kidnapped for a ransom of 200 rand. 200 rand. Ah, my friends thought it was a joke. They left to turn off. They came to Mamelodi. When they got at the police station, one of my friends talks to him, and I'm just there, quiet, sad, crying. My eyes are swollen up. And then he's like, I want 200 rand. 100 rand for as a fine because your friend took me for a fool, and then 100 rand because the money she gave me is not enough, but it's supposed to be 200 rand and not 100 rand. And then that baba took the 100 rand and the second one as punishment for, I guess, fooling him, as he says. And then after that we went back inside the taxi and we went to Pretoria North. When I got there, guys, I had the time of we went out. I think, no, we didn't go out. We bought alcohol. My friends bought alcohol for us to drink, and we had the time of our lives. Like, we partied the whole night inside the house, and it was amazing. Imagine, guys, I was kidnapped at some point in my life. I guess I can say that I have lived. I have lived, and I have seen, and I have conquered things in life, you know. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video and you like it. Don't forget to subscribe down below and to hit the notification. Bye bye.